Good morning. It is April 2nd, 2023. Um, I made an announcement that my TikTok account is still up, but I made an announcement that I was leaving TikTok, and there is a reason for that. I covered it um, a little bit on my final TikTok video that I had done. Um, but I was afraid to say too much because TikTok is overzealous about labeling everything on its platform as hate speech. All you have to do is disagree with something, not like when somebody is being said, or something that is being said, and it's hate speech, even though it's not. Um, and they're just overly sensitive about that, especially on uh, certain topics. So, um, at one point, and I still am to a certain degree, I was an advocate for the uh, LGBTQ community. Um, and I still am, but my views have changed a little bit on that. Uh, I believe that everyone has the right to pursue happiness as long as you don't burden anyone else with your pursuit of happiness. What two consenting adults do is their own business. Um, the problem that I ran across on TikTok when I first got on the app and I was scrolling through a section that they call the For You section, where YouTube will show you videos that they think that you would like, or videos that have gotten a lot of attention, a lot of interaction, and they would show them on this For You section. There's two sections. There's a section for people you follow, and then there's a section for videos that TikTok thinks you might be interested in. So, um, one of the things that I ran across immediately, almost from day one on TikTok, is I was running across a lot of transgender videos. Running across a lot of videos from transgender individuals. It's like, okay, well, um, interesting to see their viewpoint, whatever, and it's not really why I was there. My my thing I did on TikTok was talking about you know the motorcycle world. I'm a biker, and that's actually how I started out on TikTok, is talking about you know uh, the club world and that sort of thing, and then um, I went in and I started talking about my everyday life as a truck driver, and that's where I was at on TikTok. And I followed other bikers, and I followed other truck drivers. I did not follow anybody in the LGBTQ community. It's not something I'm interested in. It's not something that um, I have no skin in the game, so I don't want to hear about it. Unfortunately, TikTok felt different, and I was being slammed with transgender videos, even though I had no interest in the transgender community. And one of the things that caught my attention was the overabundance of people in the transgender community who bragged about sexual assault on straight males. Um, Not all transgender women look like, you know, um, Clint Eastwood or Charles Bronson. Some of them actually look feminine. So uh, those types of individuals, it would not be overly difficult to trick a man into thinking that they were a biological female, a straight man. And of course, we've heard in the news how, these transgender people are getting murdered for doing this. People are tricked, they're sexually assaulted, they're so humiliated that they end up uh, doing heinous things to, you know, from their humiliation. And one thing that I saw on TikTok was an abundance of these transgender people who were advocating and joking about and laughing about sexually assaulting straight men. And this is not okay. It's not even okay to joke about, even if they didn't do it. You don't joke about it. Just like nobody would joke about sexually assaulting a child. It's just not something you do. It's extremely taboo. And it can have horrible consequences. Even if you're not that type of person, you don't joke about it. It's extremely dangerous. So I would report these videos on TikTok because they were obviously crimes. And TikTok wouldn't take the videos down. So for, I think, the 2 years, maybe a little bit more than 2 years that I was on TikTok, I would report these videos, I would block the people doing them, and I would try to get out of that algorithm, and uh, I stopped seeing as many of those, and that's fine, whatever. Um, but, and I learned that on TikTok that I was not allowed to speak out against these people. I wasn't allowed to say anything about the crimes being committed. Um, and so I just didn't say anything about it. Then, last week, I think it was last week, a video started going around of a young child dressed up like a stripper putting on a show for adults. It was a young boy um, dressed up in stripper clothes, uh, dancing very provocatively. And social media found nothing wrong with this. It wasn't being taken down anywhere. It was being applauded. And it's my opinion that traditional drag is an art form. And yeah, I know that, a majority of the guys who do drag are not transsexuals, they're gay men, but it can be entertaining. I get it. I got nothing against it, whatever, Um, but, this child dressed up like a stripper and doing these provocative dances was just way over the top. I just could not deal with it anymore. And I spoke out about it on TikTok, and I got a video taken down. And that was that. I did a couple of more videos after that, and I said enough is enough. I'm done with TikTok. If they're going to call the sexual deviance a protected uh, portion of our society, then I'm done. It's insane. And so I made my last video. I shut off all comments. I shut everything off. No messages, no anything. My TikTok account is still up, but I am done with TikTok, and I'm on uh, Facebook, or not Facebook, on YouTube full time now for all my videos. So that is a story about why I left TikTok. I am a very socially liberal person. Everybody deserves the right to pursue happiness, but you can't go around sexualizing children or sexually assaulting people who are not interested in your lifestyle. That is where I draw the line. But at any rate, I thought I would do this follow-up video. Hopefully YouTube sees it for what it is and does not mark it as a phobia. I have no fear of gay people. I have no fear of lesbians. Well, most lesbians. Some of them can be pretty scary. I wouldn't fuck with them. I have no fear of trans people. And I have no hate for them. For almost my as long as I can remember, I've advocated that, you know, that the LGBTQ community and now the trans community. I've advocated that they should be able to do what they want to do, and society should leave them the fuck alone. But you know, when they start targeting people outside of their community for their pleasure, then it's gone too far.